What's up, Mosh Mob? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure that if you like this video, you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Right now, I'm about 60 subscribers, and I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of January 2020. So help me do that by telling all your friends and family about my content. Thank you so much, and let's get started. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Mosh Vlogs. In today's episode, I figured I'd take the time and explain to you guys a little bit about myself, my hopes, dreams, and aspirations, and what I'm trying to accomplish with this new series. So, here it goes. Like I said, guys, this video is just going to be basically me talking about who I am as a person and what I'm trying to accomplish and what I've seen throughout life. So, you can just stick it in there and get to know me a little bit. Maybe you'll be more willing to watch more of my videos as I go along. Also, to the future Mosh Kyd, it's November 2019. By January 2020, you should have 100 subscribers on YouTube. You just passed 100 subscribers on Instagram. So by the end of January 2020, I expect you to have 100 subscribers on YouTube. And a lot more videos. Keep posting videos. One of the main issues that I feel I have to address, number one, is a giant elephant in the room. What's up with this dude's face? Well, I was born with a condition called facial palsy. So I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can because I'm not the greatest at being scientifically or even medically accurate. Facial palsy, from my perspective, I was born without a nerve in this side of my face, on the right side of my face, but there's a nerve in this side of my face. So when I go to smile or talk or laugh, only this side of my face, the left side of my face, pulls up because there's no nerve to pull this side of my face up. That's the simplest I can explain that. It also affects my eye. This eye doesn't close all the way most of the time. This eye does blink. So if you see me talking and I blink like that all weird, that's just part of what I was born with. I was born with a condition called facial palsy, which most doctors will say is Bell's palsy, but Bell's palsy goes away during your life, or you'll get it at some point in your life. You'll have like a stroke and it'll go away. But facial palsy is something I was born with, and unless I have surgery, it won't go away. I'll spend the rest of my life with it. When I was 14 or 15 or 16, I had surgery for the facial palsy. What they did is they cut my ear open, they took a nerve out of my right leg, and they tried to put it in there and reconnect it. But I was 15 or 16. That's 16 years on this planet with no nerve. So by that time, there was just no electric static left to pull, even try to do anything. So that's the general idea. High school was hella rough, especially after the movie Little Nicky came out. Thanks, Adam Sandler. All through high school, I was called Little Nicky, Shovel Face, all those fucking things. All of them. All those great names. I love that movie. I think it's one of the greatest movies ever. Little Nicky is so awesome. Adam Sandler is hilarious. And it took me a while to learn how to put a positive spin on it. High school was really rough. But after high school, adult life is amazing. Nobody ever brings that stuff up anymore. And the only people who ever bring up how different you look are the ignorant people who are unhappy, dissatisfied with how their life is going. Don't let anybody bring you down because of the way you look. Because you're a beautiful soul and you deserve to live your best life like everybody else can. So anyway, now that you know a little bit about my facial palsy, it's not really a disability, it just makes me look a little different. That's all it is. I'm sure we all look a little different. I'm sure we all have something about us that we don't like. Mine's just a little bit more visible. I'm having fun with it, and if you can't have fun with it, then I don't know what's wrong with you. One thing I've always wanted to do is reach the world with my message. And what is my message? It's very simple. Be positive, and help as many people as you can. So my main goal in life right now is to become one of the top YouTube content creators and influencers. I know there's a long list ahead of me, so I'm going to dial this back a little bit. Right now, I have 60 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and it's November 2019. By the end of January 2020, I'd like to have 100 subscribers. There's only 40 more subscribers and I think I can do it. I'm going to work my hardest to make brand new videos every day that are exciting and upload them to this site and hope for the best. From youth, I've had a lot of social anxiety and just general awkwardness, depression, all that good stuff that made it so hard to just be alive. And I explained to you about the facial palsy a little bit. That made it just a tiny bit harder, you know? So I spent a lot of time in my youth just not knowing who I was or what I was going to do with my life. And now I'm 29 years old. And the one thing that I know makes me happy is helping other people as much as I can. Another one of my main goals is to meet Mr. Beast. Honestly, I think meeting Mr. Beast would be an awesome time. He does so much good for so many people. That's one of my main goals in society, is to just help as much as possible. And watching Mr. Beast is such an amazing thing. So that's another goal, is to maybe meet Mr. Beast and be in one of his videos. Maybe meet Casey Neistat. He's pretty cool too. PewDiePie is cool, but I have probably less of a chance of meeting him because he's so popular. Will Smith is one of my favorite people too. He's a great guy, and I've been watching him since I was young with The Fresh Prince. I'm sure a lot of you 90s kids know what I'm talking about. Will Smith is a great dude, and it would be cool to meet him too. And that's what life is about. I strive to be around all these people that I watched when I was a kid, because they inspired me so much to grow up and help people in whatever ways I can. And so to be able to even just be in a room with some of these people, let alone collaborate with some of them in the near future, is a major goal of mine. It's totally plausible and possible for that to happen. So I'm telling you right now, Mosh Kyd, right now, 2019, my goal is to be around some of the people who have influenced me to do what I'm doing right now. Collaborate with them, work with them on things like Mr. Beast does every day, like the Team Trees project, or when Leonardo DiCaprio started Water.org. That's such an amazing thing to know that you have such an impact on society as a whole, not just a small part of it. Right now I can only be a small part of it. I could help my dog out. I could help my roommate and my best friend D out. I could help the people around my general vicinity if they need some food, water, need a little extra money. I got you. I'm going to do what I can to help, because I don't need a lot to survive. I live in a trailer on the east side of Las Vegas. I don't need a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just looking to give back. So another thing about me is I'm pretty fucking blind. I'm a huge cannabis supporter. I really am. I'm enthusiastic about cannabis and the many wonders it brings for not only recreational use, but obviously the medicinal purposes for it. There will always be people in your life that will tell you that you are no good, that you will not accomplish what you want to do. And that's the bullshit. You know, getting out of high school, trying to get a job was hell, because I always looked different. I always acted different. And it wasn't like a spiteful attitude. It was like society treats you a certain way when you look different. And then when you try to fit in with them, they're like, you look different. You can't be here. So no matter how hard you're trying, you're like, I'm normal, trust me. They're like, no, you're not. You're not normal. But I'm just trying to have a normal life. Well, you look different. You can't live normal like us. So that's kind of what life is like. That actually made me start tearing up just thinking about it. Because I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one who's treated differently because they look different. Just for a simple thing. One of the main things that keeps me motivated and keeps me going is this beautiful creature right here. This is Nina Face, and she's 5 years old, and she is just the most perfect creation. She keeps me so happy, and she makes me want to be a better person. So when I was younger, one of my favorite people in the whole entire world was David Attenborough. And if you don't know who that is, you should definitely go look him up, because he is a narrator behind all the Planet Earth series. Places I'd really like to go to include Brazil, Portugal, Belize, and the world is just full of places that I'd love to check out. There's plenty of little islands that I would love to eventually go to one day. Hawaii is definitely on that list. I know it's hard because most of us just don't have money to do some of these amazing things in life. And that's a shame, because life is full of amazing things, amazing opportunities. Jet skis. How many of you guys have ever been on a jet ski? I've never been on a jet ski. I would love to do that someday. I've never been on a boat. Oh man. There's a lot of things that life has to offer that cost so much money. It's crazy. And you know what the craziest part about it is, we only live once. Each of us is born, and we only live a certain amount of time, and life has so much to offer. None of it is free, but all of it is awesome. All of it requires work, and sometimes it requires way more work than you're ready to put in. But if you're ready to put that work in, sometimes great things can happen. So that's my intention with this. I'm ready to make great things happen for not only me, but for everybody around me. You see this dog? She deserves great things. She deserves a whole bunch of new treats. She deserves a yard to run around in. We live in a trailer park where the outside is not meant for a dog to run around in, you know. It's just a small little area. She can run back and forth. But she deserves a lot more. You deserve a lot more. And I deserved a lot more. Over the past couple years of hard work and trying to make this happen, I've seen small amounts of that hard work manifest. I've been able to get a laptop, get a camera, start promoting my brand, marketing myself. And it's all new to learn, and I'm learning it all by myself. There ain't nobody there to teach me besides Nick Nimmin and my favorite influencers on YouTube. That's how I'm learning. I'm literally on YouTube most of the day watching how to get views, how to get more subscribers, how to market yourself, how to brand yourself, how to reach out to the world. And the main thing they always tell me, and I'm gonna tell you, just start making videos. It's what I'm doing right now. I have a Chromebook, an Acer Chromebook, and I have a white GoPro. That's what I'm making these videos on. When you get a lot of money, put half of that away somewhere. Hide it from yourself, so that way later you find it and you're like, wow, I could do what I really want to do right now because I chose to suffer a little bit before. I dream about it. I do. I'm not going to lie to you and say that this is just something that just came about. I was like, I'm going to quit my day job and become a YouTuber. That's not how it happened. The fact that I was never able to get a job, or I haven't been able to get a real job and hold one down, it's not from lack of me trying. I've tried really hard, and the world has always pushed me to this direction. Hey, make sure if you haven't already, you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell down below so that you get all updates on when I post new videos. Now, a lot of you will look around my room right now and see a bunch of different stuff. First off, that's my Mr. Beast flag. I just got it maybe a week ago. I posted a video about it. You can check that out right here. So one of my favorite bands in the whole entire world is Revolution. and that's why I got that flag. I actually got that flag at one of their shows. Nako was there, Hyrie was there. It was at Mandalay Bay Beach, I think 2 years ago during the summertime. But I bought that flag, and then about 2 weeks later, I came home, and one of my favorite songs in the world by Revolution is Heart Like a Lion. Mainly because I was born in August, and that makes me a Leo. So I made this. I made that. Actually, my roommate, my best friend D, he had this plexiglass, this plexi plastic, and he spray painted it all black, and then I just scratched out Heart Like a Lion, drew the lion, Revolution. That's the emblem right there on the flag. I actually hand drew that because they don't make one of those. But yeah, Revolution is my favorite band in the world. Then there's Stick Figure, there's Nako and the Medicine for the People, there's Soulja, there's Trevor Hall, so many good people. Why would you ever listen to somebody like Tekashi 6ix9ine with a band like Stick Figure around? I don't get it. One of my favorite rappers is Post Malone. Why? Because I was talking about looking different, and that guy looks hella different, but he's awesome. He is very talented. Post Malone is a very talented guy. He taught himself how to play guitar after playing Guitar Hero. I just watched that last night on Before They Were Famous. So I'd really like to hear what you guys think about this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, anything you'd like to see me do or speak about, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Again, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. One more thing before I go. If you have Instagram, go over right now and add Mr. Beast, because on Thursday, November 28th, U2's the action figure company, you can find them youtooz.com. They're going to be offering the whole Mr. Beast crew, Mr. Beast, Chris, and Chandler, all as action figure dolls. So go over right now. If you go on Thursday to buy one of these dolls, you'll be entered into a chance to win one of 3 life-size Mr. Beast action figures. There's a Mr. Beast one, there's a Chris one, and then there's a Chandler one. Chandler, sorry, I said his name wrong. But I'm going to push that because he's one of my favorite people, and I think that's an amazing thing. What's up, Nina Face? What's crack-a-lacking? You liking some crackers? Come on up, beautiful. You coming up? Come on up. Come on up. I don't care. Yeah, no, yep. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. I guess say hi to the people. Say hi to the people, Nina. Say hi to them. You're live right now. So this is Nina, guys. She's awesome. Right, Nina? Tell them how much you love them. Tell them how much you love them. God. What's up, pretty? What's up, pretty? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.